So, artificial light. For this challenge, the person who wins this is going to get a Western Digital hard drive. I think it's 1 or 2 terabytes passport, so a little portable hard drive. I don't have one on me because it hasn't gotten here yet, but it's about $100, $200, I think. I don't know how much they cost. It's a $100 value or so. We're going to send that to you. So, before we get into this one today, I just want to let you know that we didn't fail, but we have a lot of room for improvement. This is by far the one where I think swing and a miss on most people's part, my part included. And I don't blame other people when something doesn't work out. And that's not the goal here. The goal, like I said, is to learn. So I'm learning how to better convey the rules or the guidelines for each one to you so we can do better together. And for artificial lightning, the rules were this. Artificial lightning, your challenge is to create a photograph using artificial light. You do not literally have to photograph the light source, just photograph something using only artificial light as the source. Artificial light, anything other than the sun, flash in the studio, lamp in your living room, car's headlights, your cell phone light, my favorite. So, the goal for these things is to kind of take the challenge and push it to its limits. So when I say architecture, you say beautiful sunset with a building in it. When I say artificial lighting, you say portrait outside lit by my cell phone light with, stars behind it. Or portrait in my bedroom with all my favorite posters on the wall. Or I don't know. I'm just trying to think of things off the top of my head. You can. This is almost a free study. You can photograph anything, and an overwhelming amount of people submitted photos of Christmas lights or things like that. And that leads me to believe that not everybody had the same idea, just everybody kind of went with the first thing that popped in their mind and was easiest to shoot, which kind of lets me down a little bit personally because I want you guys to go out there and push your limits and learn. And if you're just shooting the challenge to get the challenge done, it's good you're a part of it, but you're kind of missing the point of this. The idea is to explore, the idea is to create, the idea is to have fun. And to me, photographing Christmas lights is using artificial light. Yes, technically it meets the challenge guidelines, but it's not really that creative. That's like you got to push it out. And I think part of the problem here is we're used to, kind of the school learning where it's just, do this, okay, I did this, do that, I did this. This is not that. This is you want to do your best. You want to improve. You want to push the limits. And I don't know, think like in the real world. If somebody hires me for a job and they're like, hey, we want to get a sunset, I don't literally just go out to my balcony and take a picture of a sunset. I think, okay, they're giving me, let's say they give me $500. I have a week to shoot this. I need to get a sunset. Where can I go for $400? Keep a little bit of money for myself and make this, or where can I go? Maybe the budget's 500. Where can I go with that budget and shoot a beautiful sunset? Or maybe they give me $50. What can I do in my town to get a beautiful sunset? I really do my best, and if it's not in you, I understand. That's your vibe. But I think, and I truly believe that if you find something you love, that you will push to your limits. So that's kind of, it's not really a rant. That's just kind of my thought. Maybe I'm wrong. However, because so many people submitted the same things, it leads me to believe that the issue wasn't on your end, it was on my end, and I gave poor directions. I think I need to provide more examples. I think I need to put some example photos in your face so you can understand. But artificial lighting is anything. And there's only a few submissions here that I really found even met what I wanted because, to be honest, a photo of Christmas lights is not very creative. It meets the challenge guidelines, but it's not working. And I don't want anybody to feel bummed out. I don't want anybody to go hard on themselves. It's okay to do stuff wrong. It doesn't mean that you're in trouble. It doesn't mean anything like that. All it means is we got room for learning, all of us, and that's good. So we're figuring it out together. So if you didn't shoot it, you want to try again, go for it. If you're just like over it, that's cool too. But you're always welcome to reshoot, re-upload to the hashtag, and go for it. The idea is to just better yourself, and that's what I suggest. Cool. So let's get into this. I got a few here. This is going to be pretty quick. I think there's 5. And I just want to show you what each one looks like. So this is exactly what I was talking about. This is pretty much, although it's not a human, this is Terry Richardson style. This is just a flash on a camera, flat, high contrast, nice colors. So simple, not super creative, but that's okay. You met the guidelines, you took a photo, it's perfectly centered, it's perfectly in focus, everything is on point. I like this photo, solid background, great angle. It's just a good shot. Great eye, good job, Ellen Scarron. I like the shot, and well done. Here we have Callie, and Callie did kind of a person behind a sheet, so it's a silhouette, but it is artificial lighting. That's not the sun. And I like the shot as well. I think it's nicely laid out. If I were to change it, I would stretch the sheet a little bit wider, so it's almost just like a flat screen and you're behind it. But then again, if that's your vibe, that's good to go for too. So well done, Seville S. Here we have Haley Myers, and I like this image because the person has kind of a dead look on their face. It's nicely framed, it's nicely shot, it's a nice angle, it's not straight on. I like that it's to the side, and we kind of get the depth and the sculpting of the face. And I can't tell that it's lit by the phone, I can only tell that because of the caption. So that's one thing I would change, is maybe get another light to light up the back of the phone so you can see it a little bit, and just throw a little bit of fill light in there, it's called, so your shadows aren't so dark. Other than that, well done. Here we have Brooke Hathaway. This is a gelled shot, just a portrait, but I love the gels. I like the two colors. I like the look on the face, kind of spooky. There's like this neon something, neon demon video right now, and this reminds me of that cover. I just seen the cover of the DVD, or the cover of the streaming on Netflix or Amazon Prime, and that's what this reminds me of. So looks cool. Here we have Ben, and this is just another nice silhouette. I just think it's really nice laid out, and looks beautiful. There isn't much I would change about this. You did a really good job creating the silhouette, so well done. And yes, I see that it is a naughty image, but I like it. Here we have the person that I chose to win, and this is like a studio style, like really well done image, shot with a relatively pricey light. Not pricey relative to the rest of the lights, but pricey relative to nothing. So, yeah, this was shot with a softbox. So this is an actual shot, and I usually don't pick professional looking photos to win because it's all about creativity, and I try to keep a variety, but I figure we gotta have at least one because that's part of variety. So this is probably the most professional we're getting in this challenge. I don't expect everyone to shoot like this. Don't let this deter you if this isn't where you're at in your career. This is a beautiful image, and I like the pose. I like the lighting. I think you did a really good job, and very nicely laid out. So if I were to change anything, I think for me I would try to get a little bit more fill maybe in some of those dark areas, but if that's your look, that's cool. And then I don't know what I would change. I actually like it. Maybe the light in the bottom right of the photo, like right up there. But maybe it's just a little overpowering because it's already not too bright in the rest of the areas. But other than that, it looks good. So well done. We're gonna send you a Western Digital hard drive. Cool. That's all there is for today. I kept it very short, very simple. I think a lot of you could reshoot. If you want to reshoot, go for it. If not, I understand as well. It is Thanksgiving tomorrow, so I know a lot of people are going to be busy. We've got two more challenges. We've got A is for, which is pretty much a free study because A can be for a lot of things. And then we have self-portrait, and I'm looking forward to seeing the faces behind all these photos. So keep shooting, keep up the good work. We're almost there, guys. Well done. Peace.